Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow Show, talking to everybody about prison school this week. In prison school, just as wonderful as pretty much every other episode that has been going on. Pretty much, let me go ahead and summarize this thing. The guys pretty much find out that there is a way to pretty much, or at least Shingo, he pretty much comes out and says, yeah, the DTO is actually, it actually exists. I seen it up on the email, up on the computer in the main office, which that Mako's always at. And pretty much he says that, yeah, we may can go ahead and get it. But then that's when someone says, do you really think that they would actually keep that up on their thing? I mean, would you think that they would keep that up on the computer? They've already deleted it, and also they've wiped it from the recycle bin, so there's no way to get it. But then Gakuto pretty much comes up and says, yeah, that there are programs which can still pull that information out, even if you've deleted it through the recycle bin, because the information is always there unless they actually delete that. So pretty much the whole plan is that the other four guys, they have to keep Mako busy while Gakuto sneaks out, goes into the room, downloads the program, and then also gets the gets the file off. This entire episode is pretty much summed up like Kiyoshi tries to take down Mako, who pretty much, as we've seen, all she does is work out. From the moment she wakes up to the moment she goes to sleep, her entire fucking day is workout, sleep, and a fuck ton of like mental games and shit. That's pretty much about it. And as it goes on, it's like, I think she dislocated Kiyoshi's arm. They were arm wrestling to the point where he was trying his hardest, and she said that she wasn't really trying all that hard, and when she did try, she snapped his arm out of the socket. Then Shingo comes up trying to talk all that shit, but then he ultimately loses, saying that his plan was to stall her by actually trying to keep the plan going. And then Joji steps up, and then Joe steps up, and he gets fucking tossed like a fucking rag doll. Honestly, you would think that since these guys work out every fucking day, or at least like that, they were doing chores every goddamn day, that they would have actually packed on a little bit more muscle than what's going on right now. And mind you that these three dudes, ever since Gakuto left, I think they only bought him about 10 minutes when technically he needed 20. But as this shit went on, then that's when Andre pops up, and of course, just like everybody else, he starts out strong, matching her, giving her one hell of a time. But even he's not strong enough to actually tag down Mako. The only reason why he lasted as long as he did, or the reason why he lasted the remaining eight minutes until Gakuto came back, is because he had a weird ass, like, super long nipple hair, which was fucking with her perception. And it wasn't until she said, close my eyes and just beat him, that's when she won. And then she snatched his nipple hair off and ran and threw it away. The reason why Gakuto said that he didn't necessarily get the information is because he said that he heard everybody losing, got scared, and he came back. And he was fucking right to do so. The program's still on the computer, mind you, but and everything seems pretty dark for right now. The only way for them to even necessarily get through this entire thing is unless they can find some type of way to actually, unless they can find another way to hold them off and get back in there so that Gakuto can actually use that damn computer and get the information. Other than that, they're fucked. But this is a very difficult thing, though, and it's getting really fucking clutch right now because they've only have about, I would say, since they fell asleep right now, they have about 2 more days or 1 more day to actually get their shit together before they get expelled. So that is what I got to say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.